Somewhere in northern Ohio, there's a place that shouldn't exist. A town that no one remembers, except for one man. His name was Michael Grant, a retired geography teacher who spent most of his life mapping small towns and forgotten counties. But one night in 2012, while scrolling through an old state archive, he stumbled on something that would change his life, and possibly reality itself. He found a town called Dunwich Falls. Population 1,243. Founded 1889. Abandoned 1965. It looked ordinary, but there was a problem. No map in modern history, digital or printed, had any record of it. And when Michael asked his colleagues about it, they all said the same thing. There's no such place. Michael couldn't shake the feeling. The name Dunwich Falls sounded familiar, like something he'd heard long ago. So he dug deeper. Old directories, state records, satellite scans, nothing. But then, while checking a 1950s census roll, he saw something odd. There was a handwritten note beside the entry for Dunwich Falls. Removed, 1966, reclassification, memory event. He read it 3 times. Memory event. What did that even mean? Michael called the county archives in Columbus. The archivist on duty, a woman named Claire, agreed to meet him in person. When he arrived, she looked nervous, like she already knew what he was going to ask. Dunwich Falls, she said. You're not the first person to ask about that, but you might want to stop looking. Then she handed him a sealed envelope. Inside was a photo, black and white, dated 1964. It showed a small town, a diner, a church steeple, a river cutting through, but something about it felt off. Every person in the picture was facing the camera. Every single one. That night, Michael couldn't sleep. He placed the photo under a magnifying glass, and that's when he saw it. A familiar face among the townspeople. His own mother. In 1964, she would have been about 25. But she never mentioned living in a town called Dunwich Falls. In fact, she had always said she grew up in Maple County, miles away. The next morning, Michael visited her at the care home. He showed her the photo. For a long moment, she said nothing. Then her eyes welled up with tears. I told them not to take us there again, she whispered. I told them it wasn't real. When Michael pressed her, she began trembling, then screamed for the nurse. She refused to speak for the rest of the visit. Later that night, Michael received a call. His mother had passed away in her sleep. The death certificate listed heart failure. But Michael didn't believe it. Michael became obsessed. He traced old highways, tried GPS coordinates from the old census map, even used vintage state atlases. And then, one foggy morning while driving Route 39, a highway that hadn't existed on modern maps for decades, he saw it. A faded wooden sign, "Welcome to Dunwich Falls." He pulled over, grabbed his camera, and walked toward the town. The streets were empty, silent, but everything looked maintained, as if the place had been frozen in time. A newspaper dated July 18, 1965, sat on a doorstep. The air smelled faintly of rain and electricity. Then he heard it. faint music. A radio somewhere, playing an old tune from the 60s. Michael followed the sound to a diner. Inside, the jukebox was on. No power, no people, but it played on loop. We'll meet again. He took out his phone to record. The moment he hit record, the lights flickered, and every person from the old photograph appeared, standing exactly where they were in the picture, silent, staring. Michael ran. He didn't stop until he reached his car. When he turned around, the town was gone. Only fog and forest remained. Shaking, he drove back home. But when he looked at the photos on his phone, they were blank. Every single one. The only thing left was the sound recording. A faint voice whispering, "Thank you for remembering us." Days later, he received an email from the archivist, Claire. The subject line, Dunwich Falls, classified. The message read, "Mr. Grant, please delete all notes regarding your visit. The location is not meant to be remembered." Attached was a document labeled Project Mind Haven, 1965. A government experiment designed to test collective memory suppression. According to the report, Dunwich Falls was a real town, used in psychological experiments after a toxic spill caused mass hallucinations. When the event went wrong, the government allegedly erased all records of the town and altered citizens' memories through experimental hypnosis and chemical exposure. Only a handful of people ever escaped the condition. One of them was Michael's mother. After receiving the file, Michael disappeared for 2 weeks. When he finally resurfaced, he uploaded a 4-minute video to an online forum titled, "I Found Dunwich Falls." It showed him driving down Route 39 again, but this time, the camera didn't glitch. The town was there, alive. People walking, laughing, waving at the camera. Michael's voice trembled as he said, "They remember now, all of them, and they want you to remember too." Then the video cut to static. The post vanished an hour later. His account was deleted. Michael Grant was never seen again. A few months later, Reddit users began sharing strange GPS coordinates. When entered into Google Maps, they led to an empty field labeled Route 39. But if you switched to satellite view, a small town appeared for a split second before the map refreshed. One user even captured a screenshot. It showed a diner, and on the front steps, a man who looked exactly like Michael Grant waving. Today, no official record of Dunwich Falls exists, but if you ever drive north of Columbus on a foggy morning, and you see a faded wooden sign that reads, "Welcome to Dunwich Falls," don't stop. Just keep driving. Because some places are never meant to be remembered, and some memories remember you.